under the beard. It's an under the beard heat. Another week, some more hot sauce to review. This week we have two sauces by Tears of Joy. Red Fang's Night Destroyer hot sauce, and then Red Fang Night Destroyer Scorpion hot sauce. By Halloween hot sauce, we have Doyle Wolfgang von Frankenstein's Made in Hell. Funny enough, all three of these sauces, you can't find them anymore. This is my second time getting a couple of these sauces. Most have been gifted to me. But let's start it off with Red Fang Night Destroyer. Red Fang Night Destroyer, this is a hot sauce made by Tears of Joy, which based out of Austin, where they had a shop right on 6th Street, and by far my favorite hot sauce shop. Maybe in the country. I think that's a fair way to say, but they closed years ago. My company used to have, the company I work for now, used to have an office a couple doors down, so I would send coworkers there all the time. Sometimes if they just happened to be working there, sometimes especially if I knew they were coming to New York, where I am currently based, if they were coming, I would say, hey, go by there, pick up some stuff. And a lot of times, they would surprise me, which was always nice, but I always would have them pick up, usually a fair amount of sauces, which was always great. You get to work and there's just a mountain of hot sauce just sitting on your desk, which happened a few times. I have a lot of fun memories in Austin, and I spent hours in that store. Every time I'd go there, I would try everything I could. And the nice thing was, usually the gentleman behind the counter was the man behind the scenes. He was the owner and would make all the stuff and could answer every question about every sauce in the whole place, which was fantastic, including a few firsts for me. It was the first time I ever had one of those extracts that you could, they would let you try with a toothpick. I didn't know what had hit me the first time I did it, but it was a lot of fun. When I realized that their website wasn't up anymore and their social media accounts had kind of gone dark, I scrambled to pick up what I could find. I still have a few other sauces that I will review. I would love it if Tears of Joy came back. That would be fantastic. I assume the storefront probably isn't going to happen again, but I do love the sauces. One of my favorite sauces is made by them, and it would be a shame if that was gone forever. And also, you got a Red Fang sauce. Fantastic. Red Fang, fun band, from Portland, I believe. A lot of fun, stoner rock and roll type stuff. One of those bands check out, kind of have like a bit of a party atmosphere kind of going on and all that. So this one has a I never say this right, jolokia pepper in it. The sauce moves looking pretty quick. Boo. Get rid of that crap. It definitely is a little bit of a sinus clearer. Now, it doesn't hit me too hard, but you can... I'm smelling herbs first, like some garlic and onion. Give it a try. Careful, that is a quick pour. Ooh, there's some hidden heat there. So gave it a little bit to kind of cook a little bit. There is a surprise heat there that it does hit you at first. It's the back of the throat, under the beard. It's an under the beard heat. I can see you have a lot of this. It will also kick up behind the ears a bit more. Not sweating. No, nothing at all. The flavor's decent. It's got decent heat. I'd tell you to get it if you can, but you know, good luck with that. Does it taste like Red Fang? I don't know. I've never tasted those guys. I would imagine that they do not taste like this. But again, I don't know. I don't really get into that kind of thing. Recommend it if you are a Red Fang fan and you can find it. And otherwise, you know, check it out. If you see it, grab it. You know, you're not going to see it for too much longer at all at this point. Red Fang, Night Destroyer, Scorpion hot sauce. So we've done the Red Fang regular hot sauce. This is the Scorpion pepper sauce. It is a big difference. Also, the label has a little bit of red on it compared to the all black on there. Very important. A little bit of red makes all the difference. So another Tears of Joy sauce. Please come back from your hiatus and save us with all of your hot sauce. As the name says, it is a Scorpion pepper sauce. You know, compared to I never say this right, Jolokia. If somebody knows how to say that differently, or if I'm saying it wrong, feel free to tell me. If not, I'm just going to keep saying it that way and assume that I'm saying it wrong. My company used to have an office a few doors down from the Tears of Joy hot sauce shop. And I would have coworkers, I would tell them about the spot, and they'd go there and they'd have a blast trying stuff and all that. And occasionally bring me back gifts and stuff. And then it also became with some of my coworkers, it became known that I like hot sauces and I will try anything. So they will bring in all sorts of stuff for me to try, and which is fantastic. And this isn't the first bottle of this I've gotten. First one came from one of my coworkers, who she was kind enough to grab that for me, and I was very appreciative of that. There's the thing is, I've gotten a lot of sauces from different people. I have some Korean sauces that I'll try later. A number of I got a couple Hellfire sauces. I've gotten a number of sauces from coworkers my coworkers weren't trying to bring me, maybe they were, but just know that I enjoy hot sauce and all that. And looks like a quick pour, I'm guessing. Spoon. First things first. Ooh, I hate these things. Let's give this bad boy a sniff. Oh. It smells very similar to the other sauce. There's you definitely get more of the spices, and there's a garlic and onion that sticks out a bit more. Let's give this a shot. Oh, that is fast. Whoa! Yeah, that's a fast pull right there. Be careful about that. Maybe that's why they put that weird stopper in there, which is, they still suck. Whatever. So, there is sauce in there. I don't want to dump it on the floor because I've done that before. And away we go. So very similar sauce, the two Night Destroyers. I really think it's just a pepper difference, because that's really the only taste difference I can tell. Like, I could almost say it's pretty much exactly the same, except for the Scorpion pepper, which is hitting pretty good. You're waiting a couple minutes for it to do its thing, and then it hits you. I am doing a little bit of fire breathing right now. Got I exhale, and it feels like there's fire coming out, which is always cool. Red Fang, I didn't really talk about them, but Red Fang, a lot of fun to see live. I think I first saw them play with, I want to say Mastodon, but it may have been High on Fire. I honestly can't remember off the top of my head. It may have been both. I don't think it was both, though I've seen Mastodon with High on Fire. But fun night overall, I must say. All right, let's give this a minute to cook and see how I feel in a couple minutes. Gave it a couple minutes to cook, and let the heat really hit me. And I can say as much. You know, got a little bit going on with the fire breath. My mouth feels very hot. You know, which is to be expected. I would give this like a 4 out of 10 as far as heat goes. You know, so there's good heat there. Not for those sensitive to heat. It'll kill you because, you know, I assume any heat will. Like I said, very similar to the other nitrous. I feel like the biggest change between the two is literally just the pepper. I could be wrong, but tasting it, that was really the only thing. So I'd recommend this if you are a red fang fan, or if you just happen to see it. You know, go ahead and grab it. I don't think you can anymore. I don't know if Tears of Joy is even a thing anymore. I know that when they went dark on a lot of stuff, I bought up everything I could find and from various hot sauce websites and stuff. Yeah, I still have a few more of their sauces, and I'll go over them and be a little sad each time because I can't visit the store anymore, and really hope that they do come back from this hiatus. I hope it is a hiatus. So we got Doyle Wolfgang von Frankenstein's Made in Hell. I think the second making of this, I think it used to be made by somebody else, maybe not, I could be wrong, but this used to be made by Halloween Hot Sauce, who they did all those monster sauces I've reviewed before, and a number of other ones. Always a big fan of theirs. They always have this great aesthetic, deliver it with their stuff that it has toe tags on their sauces and come with all sorts of stuff. I think I got gummy worms. I got gummy worms with it. Really cool. They also sent like just a bunch of little stuff with it, and very cool aesthetic. I thought it was fantastic. I don't think they're doing this right now. We might be between seasons. Doyle, guitar player for the Misfits, and a bunch of other stuff. I actually got in the Misfits in high school because one of my teachers was always giving me grief. I was listening to, you know, punk and hardcore. I was listening to some pop punk. It may have been a little too sweet for him. Sorry, it's not King Crimson. He kept telling me that, you know, oh, you got to listen to other stuff. You got to listen to you know, better stuff. And funny enough, all that translated to old stuff, which, you know, not that, you know, the old punk and hardcore is bad. I definitely don't think that, but I just thought it was humorous that it was never anything new. And, you know, so I got into the Misfits, and, you know, I loved, funny enough, like Halloween Hot Sauce, loved the aesthetic, loved the whole horror punk thing. Thought it was really cool. Saw the trickle down in the music scene where, you know, you saw a lot of like horror punk bands kind of doing the same thing, and even in other bands, you know, where you had the punk scene, the hardcore scene, all kind of being influenced by that, and even the emo scene being really influenced by that kind of thing. I never got to see the Misfits with Danzig fronting. I've seen Danzig. I've seen the Misfits minus him. I saw the Graves era Misfits play a couple times, which I enjoyed. I know some people are kind of like, it's not the same thing, it's not Glenn Danzig. I actually thought that the Michael Graves albums were pretty good. I know he's kind of a weirdo online and all that, but whatever. I would go see the Misfits with Danzig, but the tickets are just so expensive. I mean, you talk about we're this hardcore underground punk rock band, and, you know, we're playing in, you know, wherever, and then, you know, a million years later, tickets are $300 just to get into a room that has a TV that shows a live performance. I don't know if that's true. I know that the last time I looked, it was a little more pricey than I was willing to pay. This is a vegan hot sauce. You have to know that, because Doyle only does vegan products. That makes zero difference to me, because I'm pretty sure most, if not all, hot sauces are. I mean, at least the majority of them. It's a cayenne pepper sauce. Yeah, no goofy thing on the top. I hate those things. Oh, it is a Halloween hot sauce for sure. The first thing I noticed is there's a lot of spices in this, like herbs and stuff, which means it has a very unique flavor, and I'm very excited to try this out, because Halloween hot sauces are usually very flavorful. That is a somewhat quicker pour, which that's fine. Ooh, that's good. That is a very flavorful, but very spicy. Like not heat spice, but like a herbs spice heavy. Had that quick pour, it kind of got me a very savory sauce. Not a ton of heat. I want to say maybe a 2, but the taste, the flavor's fantastic. I could see using that on all sorts of stuff. But it like I said, it is a Halloween hot sauce. It definitely tastes like one of their sauces, which I absolutely love. I don't know if Doyle's going to be making him with this, but you never know. He might be. I know he's got a protein powder. I do my homework sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes. It is a tasty sauce, very tasty. Probably something that those who are looking at trying something a little different, you want to give it a shot, go ahead. Good luck finding it. But it is one of those sauces that flavor all the way. Very flavorful. Not a ton of heat. I like I said, 2 out of 10. And you can tell this is a Halloween hot sauce. They have very distinct flavored sauces, which I absolutely love. In closing, we had 3 sauces. Let's kind of go over them real quick. We had Red Fang's Night Destroyer. It's Tears of Joy hot sauce, Jolokia, if I'm saying it right, pepper, 4 out of 10 at the heat. Definitely a more of a spices and like onions and garlic in the sniff test. It's a very fast pour with a savory sauce flavor. Tasty sauce. It brings some heat. That was a little bit surprising, and good luck finding it. Red Fang's Night Destroyer Scorpion hot sauce. Basically the same type of thing as the other one, as a regular Night Destroyer. Different pepper. Gave the heat about 4 out of 10. Find it if you can find it. It's a Tears of Joy sauce that has scorpion in it as far as the pepper goes, and like the other one, it is onion, garlic are outstanding in the sniff test. It pours super fast, and it is a savory sauce that, aside from the scorpion flavor, they're very similar. Like I said before, I think it's literally just a pepper swap. I think these two are very similar. Like I said, aside from one pepper in either one. Both decent. Good luck finding it. Get it if you can. Doyle Wolfgang von Frankenstein's Made in Hell. Such a long name. Just such a long name. This is a Halloween hot sauce with cayenne for the pepper. It has more of an herb scent to it. Pepper really wasn't even noticeable as far as the scent goes, which isn't a bad thing. I gave the heat a 2 out of 10 and very fast pour, which always a good thing and sometimes scary. It is a savory sauce. Look at most Halloween hot sauces, very tasty. Definitely recommend it. Hopefully they're going to do another batch of it. Tears of Joy, if you could find any of their stuff, hopefully they're just on hiatus and we're going to get something in this coming soon. Halloween hot sauce, all of their sauces are very tasty, more tasty than heat, which isn't an insult at all. I enjoy it. The heat winner goes to Red Fang Night Destroyer Scorpion hot sauce. This one just edges out the regular Night Destroyer, just edges it out. I was breathing fire a bit with that sauce. So that's it for me this week. We'll do some more next week.